Full-size sedans used to dominate America's roadways. That's because they were big, they were comfortable, and they were roomy. But because of poor fuel economy and the high price of gas, they became extinct. Behind me is the all-new Toyota Avalon. It's a full-size sedan and it gets 30 miles to the gallon on the highway. The outgoing Avalon model could never be accused of having great styling. In fact, it was downright bland. The average age of a typical Avalon buyer was well over 60 years old, one of the oldest in the industry. But Toyota wanted to make a radical change, and as you can see, it starts with styling. You can see that the face of the all-new Avalon kind of resembles the Camry, the Prius. It has a lot of the same characteristics, and that's important because those vehicles attract younger buyers. Toyota wants this Avalon also to attract younger buyers. Now, one area that is not all new for this Avalon is the engine. It's the same 3.5 liter V6 that is actually tried and true. This is a very capable, very durable, and very proven engine. It's not going to set the world on fire by having turbochargers or direct injection like some of the other vehicles do, but it works, and it works well to get 30 miles to the gallon on the highway in the Avalon. Toyota is a brand that has taken some hits in the last couple of years. They've had a lot of recalls, and I'd say their reliability has been put into question, but in my opinion, it's still one of the best cars you can buy on the planet. And I think this Avalon is a good example of what Toyota could do when they set their mind to it. They knew that the typical buyer for the outgoing Avalon was aging, and they wanted to get younger, and I think they've done it. Look at the styling, inside, outside, front, rear. It just looks great, and a great price point. This is their entry-level model. To me, it's got everything you need, and it's around $33,000. There's very little not to like about the all-new Toyota Avalon. As you can see, the interior has been completely redesigned. Everything has been pushed forward. Every vehicle gets a standard rear view camera. This is actually the base model, and in my opinion, it's not base at all. You have this wonderful information LCD screen right between the tach and the speedometer. That's very useful. It's very intuitive. The different functionality from eco drive level to your average fuel economy, average speed, etc., is some of the best I've seen. Overall, this segment that the Avalon is part of, the full-size sedan segment, has really received a major boost in the last year or so, and we have the Impala right around the corner. So the options for consumers are great, but let's be honest, the Avalon has been around as long, if not longer, than any other vehicle in the segment. It's certainly proven itself to be a very reliable vehicle. The problem is the average age was well over 60 years old. So by redesigning the Avalon to appeal to younger buyers, they hope to bring that average age down. And I think they've done a great job. I love the way it looks inside, outside, but more importantly, we love the way it drives. The Avalon has never been associated as a driver's car, but in this case, it is. The steering is better, the acceleration is better. Everything about this car is more of a driver's car than it's ever been, and perhaps more of a driver's car than any other vehicle in the segment.